We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Blazers and the Thunder. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. J.J. Zemecki, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Richard Richardson, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matt, we got a nice seat today to see one of the best offenses in the game do what they do best, and that's create havoc. They're one of the top teams in the game as far as slugging percentage, and it's going to be on display today. From line to line, they can beat you, driving balls over the fence, into the fence, gappers, bunch of different ways to beat you.
Jordan tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. So it was a swinging strike 3. Scott Jordan is the second out of the opening frame. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Fouled off. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Cannon is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Drew Land, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's a little chopper to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Into the box, Saul Worthing having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Land has worked his way through more than 1,500 career innings. Dan sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Ready now, Andrew Arellano. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Now batting, Hal Hale. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes set, the 0-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
And he fouls this one off. Two and 2. Here it is. Popped up. Jackson over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now in the box, Colt Snow. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, but no home runs over his last 10 games. And we'll see if he gets off the schneid in this one.
Have to be careful with this guy, though, D-Row. No home runs in his last 10. That doesn't mean a whole lot. This guy can hit the ball at ballpark any day, anywhere when he's swinging the bat well.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
281 the average entering play. 5 homers, 26 RBIs. Cannon is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The catcher, number 8.
Stepping in, Brock Sanders is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
Here it comes.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Into the box now, Tiny Ryan. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. First pitch coming, here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Richardson has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Into the box, Michael Lopez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Enters play here at 279. 8 home runs and 31 RBIs. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
The first baseman, Corey.
Into the box now, Corey Esparza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And no one will get this one. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Lucius Rojas. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Worthing is right there, 1 down. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So striding forward now, Leon Richardson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Drew Land. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So striding in, Justin Martinez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch coming, here it is. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, J.J. Zemecki. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And the pitch on 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Brian Cannon is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Cannon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Zemecki leads off first with one away. That evens it up 1-1. Swing and he pops him up. Jordan moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now back, center fielder, Worthy.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Saul Worthing. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Richardson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready for another chance. Richardson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Esparza in foul ground, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hard sinker misses 2-2. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now back, third base, Jordan.
Now at the plate, Scott Jordan. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just missed above the zone. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Martinez has it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Standing in, Mad Dog Jackson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Jackson was born in the state of Pennsylvania, has had a nice campaign so far, and fans are noticing. He comes into today as the National League's second leading vote getter at first base in all-star balloting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
No.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Colt Snow. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runner on first with 2 away. Hit to short. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. At the plate, Andrew Arellano. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hal Hale. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hale is currently the 3rd leading vote getter in all-star balloting at shortstop. He's had a good campaign so far, but the competition at that position is very strong.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And that's low, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Tiny Ryan comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. back in safely. Runner goes for second. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Hey, hit and run right there. I know the guy had to pull up on second base because the ball didn't get to the outfield, but you know what? You'll take the nod. First and second, regroup. Let's see what happens.
Stepping in now, Michael Lopez. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now to the plate, Corey Esparza. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Esparza brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
3 runs already home here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dizzy is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Justin Martinez.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off for the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Digging in now, J.J. Zemecki. He drew a walk his first time up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
From the stretch.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-0. Standing in, Nori Dizzy. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
0-1 the count. And there's a base hit on the line. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey, Dero, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
To the plate now, Brock Sanders. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Set and the 1-0 pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Here it comes on 1-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
No one out with a runner at second. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
In now, Lucius Rojas, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. None out, runners at first and second. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
At the plate, Leon Richardson. Here comes the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Ready with the 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
The batter,
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Drew Land. First delivery to him on the way. Men on third with 2 down. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Drilled on the ground to short. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of 1 leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another shot now, Brian Hannon. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Windup and the 1-0 pitch. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Saul Worthing, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Andrew Ariano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1. It's looked at for ball number 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now.
Got a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now. misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Ready once again, Hal Hale. First pitch on its way. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Misses for the second ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
First and second now, one man out. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this kind of 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Miguel Santana is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Tiny Ryan will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the stretch. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate on the first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Richard Richardson will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Arellano has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Scott Jordan.
Striding in, Scott Jordan, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Uh-oh, he missed it. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson. From the belt, the pitch fouled away. Runner at second here with one man out. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing and a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the left fielder, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Standing in now, Colt Snow. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Here's the 2-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now. Settling in now, Nori Dizzy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. This one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Thunder are out on top 3-2. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Michael Lopez.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Fouled off. Santana has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Off-speed pitch just missed inside. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Corey Esparza takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box, Justin Martinez, as he'll take a look at his sinker here, too low for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. There goes the runner. In there, now the throw. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Digging in, J.J. Zemecki.
Now batting. The pitch.
Scott Franchise will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And on the error, a run is going to score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So now to the plate, Brian Hannon, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's comes the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-1. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. So So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they open it up to 6-2 now.
With one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Jimmy Painter takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Jimmy Painter.
Plate now, Saul Worthing. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The windup and the 0-1. Painter primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground, and when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
Now trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Throw into second, and he's safe. A struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Stepping in now, Andrew Arellano as he lifts it in the air to right field. Richardson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 6-2. Philip Baxter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Philip Baxter.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Brock Sanders.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And he got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Lucius Rojas, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Now the 1-0. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Baxter A 6'1" right-hander who was selected in the first round back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, Leon Richardson.
Digging in once again, Leon Richardson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
And it's fouled away. Comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Raul Batista gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping in, Hal Hale.
Leading off for the Thunder, the shortstop, Hal.
First offering on its way. Batista, a 22-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. With 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. So stepping in, Tiny Ryan. Here's the first pitch to him. Pops this one up. Sanders waits on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The third baseman, number 8,
Michael Lopez will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up. The Thunder on top 6-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Richard Richardson. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Ooh, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed, because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. 2-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Stepping into the box, Scott Jordan. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are two away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson.
Digging in and looking for more, Mad Dog Jackson. Two away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch coming, here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Line towards center field. Worthing will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in, Corey Esparza. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The first baseman, Corey Esparza.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Here now the 2-2.
Okay.
Fouled off. Once again a 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Justin Martinez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Mike Hayes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Now coming into pinch hit, Mike Hayes.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. He'll enter play here at 293. 18 homers, 57 runs batted in. The 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. A dive and he knocks it down. But he'll recover to get the force at second. A fantastic play. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian Cannon. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Ryan Greenberg comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Greenberg.
Stepping into the box, Colt Snow. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and chopped up the middle, reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now, this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now at the plate, Nori Dizzy. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-0. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
1 out, nobody on. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Full count now. 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled off. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. There's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So coming to the plate, Brock Sanders. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Greenberg, 30 years of age. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. takes a pitch for strike number 2.
I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, the pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Lucius Rojas. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Fouls this one off. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your own crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Tennessee, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. J.J. Zemecki earns his 6th winning decision in this one, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 6 runs, 9 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the visitors, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
He left you. He left you. 11 o'clock, we got to have a thing to walk. No, you're not.
not cooking.
He left you. He left you. o'clock, we got to have a thing with water. Got